wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your ends. Make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to ball. They don't wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your ends. Make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to.
Yo. Oh, I thought I was hosting today.
Oh, look who the captain dragged in, ladies and gentlemen. Where this dude been at? We ain't seen him in a year.
Hey, it ain't been a year. I do want to clear something up before we get started in this very juicy segment, if you will. Been a lot of speculation going on around here saying what happened to Cookbook? You know, why haven't he been on? Has he been fired? Has he been suspended? Is him and Freshaw not seeing eye to eye? So I just want to get this off my chest and clear it up for the folks that watches us. What happened was I was going through a contract dispute with the Zex / co-host, of Player Parlays. It's just some number stuff they didn't have right. So I chose to take a step back for about 4 or 5 weeks until they got that number right. See, you wouldn't understand that, Freshaw, because you're not a prominent figure like myself. So once they got that number right, they brought your number down, brought my number up, and then we all good. I'm back.
Okay. All right, y'all. Let me clear this up. He is lying. I had to fire his ass, and he just kept begging me to come back. Like, come on, man. We family, man. Crying on the phone and like ugly crying too, y'all. I'm talking about. And I just said, you know what, man? All right, it's cool. I guess you're right. We is family. You know what I'm saying? I guess the people do kind of miss you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I just, I let them back on. So, you know what I'm saying? We glad to have you back. We definitely glad to have you back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Love it. So do want to introduce a very, very special guest on my time off I ran into. Couldn't believe it. Well, just without further ado, hey, help me welcome Ben Troupe.
Hey,
What's up, man?
Man, thanks for having me. Look, I mean, when I met you, obviously we're trying to get stuff done around the house. My wife is a lot more thorough than I am, talking about woodpeckers and all this other stuff. But no, man, it's always when I got into this podcast content creation space, I didn't realize how big and small it is. It's big because a lot of people do it, but it's small because you don't rock with everybody. You just don't. And man, I just appreciate, I mean, it's always good to be on, with like-minded gentlemen like yourself, man. I like to see family members work together because, they tell us, black people, we don't work together. We can't do it. Definitely can't work with your family members. Lies. So we killing a lot of myths on here. But no, man, we get to come on here, chop it up, talk about football, get what's on my mind, off my mind. Let's do it, man.
No, I had to fire him. I brought him back because, like you said, man, we family. I had to. It's all good.
You getting pressure from the family members like, you gonna do that to your cousin?
You know what I'm saying? I can't come to the family union. They be like, man, what happened? So I don't want to go through all that.
So it's an interesting take for me. So when I was out, it was a business visit, and I was visiting Benjamin. I really got to share this because this don't happen a lot. So our audience know what type of fan I am. I go for the Bears. I go for the Cubs. My wife's team is the Dolphins. I'm a huge Mississippi State fan. I see you doing thumbs down, Fresh Off, but I'm going to get this story out of the way on how me and Benjamin connected. So anyway, boom, check it out. I'm checking out his house, whatever, tell him, things that I see and all that stuff. Went into his gym, and he got like this poster, his collegiate poster, when he played college football with the Gators, and he's like, I think he's like trucking this defender, and I won't pronounce this school name because I hate that school with a passion. But when I saw that, I was like, that one right there, that's what I'm talking about. And I looked at him, I looked at the damn the player, I'm like, it's you.
No, man, I listen. I know the picture you are talking about. I'm not even supposed to have that picture. I was blessed enough to be first team All SEC, and what they do is every year they'll take down the previous year. And I saw them putting my picture in the closet. I'm like, is that where y'all put them? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, can I get that? And it was like, they did the whole look. You never saw me, I never saw you. So you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I got it. And yeah, I mean, because I always wonder, like, hey, what do y'all, because they don't put them up in like this big memoriam. They'll say, yeah, man, it's so many. We'll put them in a back room or something, hoping y'all never really notice. I'm like, well, look, I mean, you're going to put it in the back room anyway, right? I'll just tell somebody I took it. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody asked. And now it's in the garage, man. Now, my kids wasn't alive when I played, obviously, which is cool. But it's good talking points. But yes, I will say this, though. The school that will go unmentioned is one half of the Egg Bowl, which I think is one of the most underrated, underappreciated rivalries in college football. When you shut down the whole state gets shut down, and it's called the Egg Bowl. And you got people, doing. Hey, I can respect it. I respect it wholeheartedly. I respect it. I can respect that.
Oh, Miss boy, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I can't say, this is why I took weeks off, because he don't get it.
That's who he was talking about.
He don't get it. This is what he does. So I'm glad you on that. You can help me clear things up, because actually I'm gonna make a few mistakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for him before we even get deep into the.
That's because you ain't never took me to the Egg Bowl. I'm still waiting on you to take me to the damn Egg Bowl. I ain't taking your ass nowhere.
I'm not doing it. But anyway,
that's why I fired his ass right there, y'all. That's right there.
Let's get into
you walking on eggshells while we talking about Egg Bowl. You might want to cool it, buddy.
Let's get into while we're here. So, guys, we don't want to take up too much of his time, but if you want to chop it up with us, hey, we'll let it go. You know what I mean? But before we start into like how he started, I really want to go down his profile, right? So, tell us how you got the love of the game, how it all started with you.
I'm from Swainsboro, Georgia. So I'm from a real small town in Georgia where we used to have, recreation football was how it all got started. We used to have Pee Wee, Junior. No, we used to have we had Pee Wee, and this is how they call it. They call it Pee Wee, Midget, and Junior. That used to be this is before middle school football really got big where I'm from. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, like most, ain't nothing much to do in a small town. And my brother's a year older than me. That's back when, if you brothers, y'all played on the same team. That's back when everybody had the all white helmets. Wasn't no colors on wasn't no black helmets. Wasn't no green. That was like unheard of. Everybody wore black cleats because that was the only cleat color that they had. And man, it was really, really fun. The best athletes in the city, man. We all convened at at the recreation and the recreation department fields, right? They didn't have straight football fields. They got baseball fields, and you got the football field. The football field kind of curved. We ain't making because baseball you play more games. You go baseball, softball, slow pitch, whatever. So I remember, and what they do is, which is pretty cool, they announce every single team. So they'll start with Pee Wee, that's the smallest, then they go to midget, then they go to junior. So you seeing who on what team. And I just remember, man, playing for the Bears, man. We was green with gold numbers. I was number 33. And, football to me, what else am I going to do? I remember the cutoff date was September 1st. My birthday is September 1st. So they was putting up all the equipment. I remember my mom being in there. They was like, Miss Troupe, you got to wait another year. She's like, that boy, he getting up out my house. She was filling it out or whatever. That's back when you got the big, gigantic bobblehead helmet. That's back when you wore hip pads, knee pads, thigh pads. You had the little
butt pad.
Yeah, that's back when everybody everybody wore tube socks. What you mean? You finna put on them heels? No, everybody got on tube socks. Everybody, and it was fun, man. It was fun for me because you're supposed to play 2 years in each league and move up, but because my birthday is early, I got to play 3 years. So everybody so everybody wanted to play with me was older than me. So by the time I got ready to move up, they done moved on. But
what age was this?
7, 8, and 9. When I was 7, 8, and 9 years old, and then by the time, so where I'm from, it's so small that the most famous people in my little town is the high school football team. So everybody want to be a Swainsboro Tiger. That's what, like, you legendary if you get to start either in basketball or football. So for me, I'm like, dude, I just want to, get good enough to be able to make, varsity when I get to the high school. Lo and behold, man, me and my mom, my brother, my sister, we moved to Augusta. So my 5th grade year, we moved up there to Augusta. And you talk about a country boy going from the country to the city. Now, Augusta ain't Atlanta now. It ain't. let me say it. It's a city to a country boy. Because if somebody from Atlanta moved to Augusta, they're gonna be like, "What is this?" You know what I'm saying? So for me though, man, it was football. To me, was always that sport, man. It's what I leaned on, man. I get to be whatever I want to be on the football field. I can have an alter ego. I could, and let's keep it a buck. That's where I get celebrated at. I'm not getting celebrated. I was a good student, but on that field, boy, people cheering for you. Yeah, crazy. I remember being a peewee, being 7 years old, and understanding about gambling. My uncle out there, he looking at me. He said, "Hey, I need about 3 from you today. I need about 3 or 4 touchdowns from you today." And mind you, he ain't telling me why. He just said, "I need about 3." So then I give him about 3, 4. You 7 years old. Somebody hit you with a dub. I'm like, "Well, you giving me a 20?" At 7? And then I'm thinking,
I do this every week.
Now, here's the thing. Now, I never made it to no 50 or no 100. That's too much on my little young mind. But, listen, here's the thing, too, right? One time he gave me a 20, but he gave it to me in 1. Same amount of money, but it looked like more. I'm like, ooh.
Got a bankroll, baby. Got a meat rack.
So, no, man, football has always been, for me, it's always been more than a game because it gave me more. It's like, I'm somebody on a football field. Not saying I'm a nobody away from it, but on that field, man, like my granddaddy said, that boy could dance with that ball in his hand. I try to dance with that thing, man, and I have fun. I'm not one of those people that, how like somebody go to the NFL that say, "I wrote myself a letter when I was 6 years old." I'm not writing letters. I don't know how to write no letter. I can lick a stamp. I don't know how to write no letter. So for me, being from Swainsboro, GA, humble beginnings, that was because where I'm from, they know you by your people. They won't come on to you and say, "What's up, Ben?" They'll say, "You
such and such boy."
And I thought that was normal until I moved to Augusta, and I don't know nobody. See, where I'm from, people. I know your brother, your sister, your uncle, your auntie. I know your whole fam. Up there, man. Please, we moved to Augusta, man. It's like, okay, now we know nobody. You got real highways, and where I'm from, man, we got back on Highway 1 or Highway 80, but it's only a 2-lane road. You know what I'm saying? That's how we identified. But it was cool, man. Football, I never thought it would do what it has done for me. I'm not, so when it's happening, I'm like, going from Swainsboro to Augusta, I just want to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know about no gangs. I don't know about no beefing. We lived in an apartment complex that had 3 cul-de-sacs, and each cul-de-sac had its own pool. He called in the wrong pool. Say you live over here, but you in this pool over here. And mind you, I'm 9, 10 years old. I'm trying to swim. Hey, young, what building you live in? Oh, in building C. No. You look around. You see building C right here? So for me, it's like having to grow up. But once again, what's crazy is we lived across the street. From this big old gigantic graveyard. In Augusta, they used to have this mall called Regency Mall. It's right in front of this big gigantic graveyard. Across the street from where we live, it was all D-boys. They had so many D-boys on the basketball court, they took the basketball goals down. They ain't nobody hooping. Ain't nobody.
Wait, in Augusta?
Sound like Chicago.
This in Augusta, right? This is the thing that people don't get about Augusta, right? It ain't not to glorify it. Oh, First 48 could be Augusta. No doubt about it.
Wow. Oh, shit.
It could. So now, mind you, this is way before. Ain't no First 48s when we that young. But you fast forward till I get to Augusta, and I'm playing for Butler High School. You know me, man. I watch too much TV. I don't know about games, so in my mind, I used to have to go to the store. The store was at the front of the. It's at the very front of the street. I got to go through all these apartment complexes. So we stayed across the street from these apartments. This is what I would do. I would come out my front door. I would run don't ask me what I would run as fast as I could. Because in my mind, I'm young and naive. I'm thinking, well, if they can't catch me, I can't, what I'm saying? They can't get me. And mind you, I'm doing this every day in high school. Every day. Even when I become a senior. when I go to college, right? When I go to college, I come back to Gus. I'm getting my hair cut, right? This dude cutting my hair, right? He said, "Your name Troupe, right? You Troupe, right?" He said, "Boy, you that younger used to be running. You used to live." He said, "Check this out. Check this out." He said, "Boy, you made us think the police coming. You running so fast." And I'm like, nah. And when he said, "Why you?" I said, "Well, I said I was so nervous. I ain't want y'all because I don't know nobody getting recruited in no gang. I'm a country boy. But I'm thinking, well, they have to recruit you. They got to, hey, young man, come here for a second."
Yeah.
You in?
He said, "Boy, do you know how fast you was running through us?" I said, "No." He said, "You don't even realize we trying to get out your way. Like, here he come." Because, I don't know this no offense, but, it was like, looking back on it, man, going to the University of Florida was a dream because I don't know about no recruits. I don't know about no
Right.
I was getting recruited not even knowing I'm the recruit. I'm the one getting recruited. Back when Jim Dunn was the head coach of Georgia and Lou Holtz was the head coach of South Carolina and Tommy Bowden was the head coach of Clemson, Steve Spurrier, the head coach of Florida, they all in my principal's office in my high school looking for me.
Shit.
This is back when the head coaches would come to your now. Then they got all big time. Now they high profile, but this is back when the head coach will come to your crib. So for me,
That's dope.
it's humbling, man. I don't take no credit for it because my high school wasn't a prestigious high school in the state of Georgia. We ain't like McKeachum or these schools that be winning all the time. We the homecoming team. We the team that people want to play for homecoming.
Yeah.
But what's crazy was I played on a team that had a dude named Isaac West who went to Furman, and my other teammate was Carlos Rogers, who went to Auburn, who won the freaking Thorpe Award when he was at Auburn. That dude was the first round pick. This is my teammates, and we're beating nobody. And we're beating nobody.
Wait, I'm sorry, not to cut you off. He won the what award?
He won the Thorpe Award for the top quarterback in the country.
Okay.
But the crazy part about it is, here's the thing about football that people won't say. The biggest misconception is, hey man, when you know you were gonna get drafted? When I got drafted, you do not know until they call your name. Or
that was one of my questions for you.
I know, but because the reason why I say it is, you got to remember, man. It's like no matter what, I'm a country boy. So no matter where I go, man, sweet tea and shade trees for life, or lemonade and shade trees. It ain't, and no matter where you go,
yeah,
how you started is who you really are. You know what I'm saying? So,
Thanks.
So when I go off to college, it's like this. If I'm getting recruited by Florida, Georgia, Clemson, South Carolina, that's like being on a car lot that got the nicest cars in the world. I can't pick a bad car. I'm just picking a certain, give me the blue one. Like, I didn't pick Florida over Georgia. I had Florida as a choice, and I picked them. I'm going here. It's like if somebody would ask you, what kind of car would you, if you could pick a car you wanted, no limitations. You think you finna pick a used car? I want the nicest car on this lot.
Hell yeah.
So that's kind of, so when you a top recruit, that's what it's like. Georgia, the nicest car in the state. Florida, the nicest car in the state. Tennessee, and these are the ones. So when I got a shot to go to college, I'm so young and naive, I'm not realizing, dude, that's the University of South Carolina. That's the University of Clemson. Or Clemson University. That's Georgia Tech. That's Georgia. And I'm like, bro, you got the best options, period. Like, because think about it. If you from the South, you going to school in the South. How many people from the South go to school in the Midwest? How many people from the West Coast, wherever you from, that's where you go to school. Man, I'm not going to California. If somebody would ask me what California is on the map, I would have been like, California, like the state? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I know. I don't even know all the cities in Georgia. You want me to? So long story short, man, it was just. I had a really, really good head coach, man. I knew my journey was gonna be different when this happened. Mind you, remember, not on a good football team. I ain't going to no playoffs. The Florida Georgia High School All-Star game, but they had the East-West Shrine. That's Georgia against Georgia. They had the North, and they had the North-South and the East-West Shrine game. I got invited to those. I told my coach, look, man, I'm gonna go to those games, but if I get a chance to play in Florida Georgia, I want to play in them. Mind you, these are lofty goals. Now I don't even know how to get in these games.
Right,
man. I was at ROTC for 4 years in high school. I was in there 4 years. This is my senior year. My coach,
man, you wore that green suit, man.
Man, I enjoyed it. And we was Marines too. We was Marines. ROTC. I remember being your 4th year, you get your own class. You walk in, man, they be saluting you, all kind of stuff, man. They give you a lot of. I'm sitting in there my senior year, my coach. They say your coach looking for you, my head coach. I go, what's up, coach? He ain't saying nothing though. I said, coach, what's up? He said, come with me. He ain't saying nothing. I'm like, it ain't good if your head coach ain't responding. I'm like, did I do something? Did I say something? He ain't saying nothing. We walk across this big old area, man, to get to his office. Walk in his office, it's a phone, it's off the hook. Back when we had Rolodex phones, we had the phone in the, it ain't like now. The home phone is like a freaking antique artifact. I walk in, and it's a phone off the hook. He said, pick it up and say hello. I go, hello. Dude says, is this Ben Troupe? I go, yeah. He said, this is so-and-so, commissioner of the Florida Georgia High School All-Star Game. Congratulations, you made it. And I'm thinking they playing. I'm looking at my coach, right? Because I think I know who my coach is. I don't know my coach got juice like that. Because you got to have juice. And my coach, think about this. All the tight ends in the state now, he went to bat for me, and they said, what about him? Like, he had to call somebody. Hey, I think y'all need to take a look at this youngin' I got. I don't even know what he did. I just remember I'm going to be in the Florida Georgia High School All-Star game. This how crazy it was. Ronnie Brown, who was the 2nd overall pick in 2005, was a fullback in this game. He had to block for another. The starting quarterback was David Green. David Green that went to Georgia. In 2000, David Green threw me the game-winning 2-point conversion to beat Team Florida.
Ooh.
You fast forward 3 years. This is in 2000. We all went to college. So we went to college in 2000. So you got to count that year. My junior year in 2002, I caught the game-winning touchdown to beat Georgia in the Florida-Georgia game. Who was the quarterback for Georgia? David Green. So it's like full circle.
Full circle.
Yeah, man. So I look back on my life, man. I think about these things and I put them in a vacuum, but I say to myself, dude, this stuff is wild because no matter what, man, I ain't grow up on no steaks, man. I don't want no caviar, man. I don't want no. Hey, man, what you want? like, and nothing against those people, man. Look, I'm easy going, man. Look, give me something dead and deep fried, man. That's smothered in something, man.
Here you go.
Like I understand that my position is one that I always got it. I'm the type. I'm going to be the one standing at the door. If I say, hey, man, meet me here, I'm not going to say, hey, man, tell the door, man, I'm standing there. To open the door for you because I say, hey, man, come on, let's go. Because if I get to go, we get to go. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I'm not doing – I've been blessed, man. I'm blessed to this day. I don't take it for granted. So looking back on it, I go, dude, I got recruited by Georgia Tech, recruited by Georgia. If you was a team in the Southeast, I got recruited by you. I just chose Florida. And everybody thought I was going to Georgia, which I'm a Georgia boy. I mean, look, full transparency, I went to Florida because I'm looking at these. All the tight ends in Georgia was black. All the tight ends in Florida was white. So I was like, well, I think I got a chance to play quicker.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. So was anybody from Georgia like salty? Like, was they mad at you? Like, come on, bro, you just gonna leave us like that?
So check this out. Jim Dunning, the head coach, was pissed. And this is how I know. So the first Wednesday in February, that's National Signing Day. That's you got early signing day now, but that's National Signing Day. On the week leading up to National Signing Day is a dead period. No coach can call a player. You're not supposed to be calling nobody. On National Signing Day, I wake up in the morning and Jim Dunning calls me. What? Jim Dunning is like, what you gonna do? Now, mind you, I'm 17 years old, bro. I mean, I lied to him, coach. I got you. Obviously, I'm lying to him. But I didn't realize how big of a recruit I was until I went on these visits. Because when I went to South Carolina, man, I'm sitting there, man, Lou Holtz, man, he rest in peace. Man, I'm sitting in front of Lou Holtz, man, the Lou Holtz, and I had to tell him I ain't coming to South Carolina. Now, I told him I'm not coming to South Carolina, but here's why. South Carolina in 99, in 98 and 99, they lost every game 2 years in a row. They lost every game. Damn. I went to the banquet, right? I'm already coming from a high school that don't win a lot of football games. They let us go. I said, man, you get to go to the South Carolina Gamecocks banquet. I was like, cool. he gave out winner certificates. I go, oh hell no, I'm not.
Yep, scratch that off the list.
Listen, nothing makes me feel more like a loser than to give me a winner certificate. What is that? Like what?
Participation trophy.
So I knew I wasn't going to South Carolina. I knew I wasn't going to Clemson. When I go to Georgia, boy, listen to me. I went to Louisville. South Carolina, Clemson, Georgia, Florida, because you get 5 official visits. That's when they fly you up. They'll put you in hotel rooms, wine you and dine you. I went to Louisville, then I went to Clemson. When I got back, one of the position coaches drove, because Columbia, South Carolina, the Augusta is like 45 minutes. Because Augusta is on the border line of South Carolina. You can just drive over a bridge and be in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Coach come pick me up, dude named Buddy Pugh, who used to be the head coach of South Carolina State. When I went to Georgia, they know I'm going to Florida after this. They know your schedule. They try to hardcore press on me. I go in this coach's office, right? I'm just looking around. I ain't noticing. He's sitting in front of me back when people read newspaper. He got a newspaper. He got to open up. It's pictures of me. They got my face blacked out. They're like, Troupe did this and Troupe did that. I look up on the wall. They got a whole room with nothing but me in it.
Wow.
Troupe this and Troupe that. I'm like, what the?
That's scary.
Once again, I'm still not realizing how big of a recruit I am.
Yeah.
Me and my homie Isaac West, man, we go to like a visit. We went to like an unofficial visit up there at Georgia. We ain't got no name tags. And you know, them girls in Georgia, they right? Think about this. You 16 years old, that go an 18, 19-year-old young lady in college, but she's saying that could Ben Troupe and Isaac West right there. We ain't got no name tags.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn.
So I mean, man, you never forgot your girlfriend name. Is it? So I remember getting recruited by Georgia Tech, telling them I'm not going to no football camps because I knew I was going to Georgia camp. The guy that was recruiting me was at the freaking Georgia camp looking at me. I'm like, wait, they come to different camps. I didn't know they did that. But no, man, it was looking back on it, man, I appreciate it. Look, I could play football. I don't look at myself as this or that. I could, like, you need to play football, I could do that. But these coaches, man, think about it. They recruit, they want the top 25 players in each class, and I need 2 or 3 of them to pan out. I need a Percy Harvin at receiver. I need a Pig Prather. You know what I'm saying? At receiver, right? I need an Anthony Dixon at running back. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. Because all you need is one, and they'll bring in the rest. Like, you don't think Florida used Tim Tebow? Well, you could be next Tim Tebow. Now that's a lie.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, Cam Newton went to Florida out of college. Out of high school. Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence, who both from Georgia, they went to Clemson. Trevor Lawrence is looking at Deshaun Watson saying, I could do that. And guess what? He's from Georgia like you. What? Yeah, so I understand that when you, man, think about this. They're going to show you 2 things when you come on a visit. They're going to show you how you're going to look after you get to lifting weights, and they're going to show you these young ladies you got access to. Doesn't mean you're going to do that. But think about this. You get off the plane, or if you drove, you in there, they give you a nice meal. You in there with your parents. They got a player that's gonna be your host on your visit. And then they'll say, all right, man, well, mama, it's good to meet y'all. They finna take y'all to one of these dorm rooms. They finna take y'all out. And then you finna go out, and you gonna see what gets any man's attention. And that's the ladies, man. You gonna be like, Jesus, man. Like, and what happens is, you ain't even there yet, though. Like, they saying, hey, man, what position you play? Oh, okay, this, that, and the third, or whatever. Look, listen, man, I tell you all the time, listen, man, which ain't nothing but a sandwich, man. That lady, she got you, boy. That chick, she got you, because she got your mind. So, and these coaches ain't stupid.
No, they ain't.
Crazy. They say, man, they say, who is this recruit? Yeah. All right, what young lady they give him? No, give him her. They know who.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
But, man, y'all seen the movie, The Program, man, with Omar Epps. They gave him freaking Halle Berry. He getting off a bus going. And Halle Berry is already dating the starting running back. You know,
No, damn.
so nah, mind you, they might as well be Halle Berry. If you 16, that chick look like she might as well be the Beyonce. So I just look back on it, man, and I know right now that if I'm going to a school that they have unlimited everything, unlimited money, unlimited resources, unlimited influence. If you want it, they got it, and they can throw it away. They can say stuff to you like, I mean, how good is Maryland's fried chicken in Swainsboro? Oh, we know about you. Oh, we know where you're really from. We know that you just living in Augusta. No, you from Swainsboro, right? Yeah, because you got the thing, right? If I'm fixing to buy a car, I'm a test driver, right? I want to look at it. I don't care how I look online.
Yeah.
I got to see it, get in it, listen to the engine. So they recruiting the top 17 to 18-year-old young men in the country. I want the best ones. I want the best this world has to offer as an athlete. That way, if you 18, but you in college, and they send you to a high school to go read, or to a middle school, they want you to walk in, and people going, God, who is that? That boy 18 years old, but he ain't got no hair on his face. But he got a grown man body, though. And guess what? Hundreds of thousands of people paid to watch him.
Yeah.
You an ambassador. So it's like this. When you go to a school, man, you got to be a representation of them, even if you don't play. You can walk in a building. It's like this. If Shaq walk in the building, people are like, can I help you? Because just look at him. Like, he got to be somebody.
Oh, yeah.
So appearance matters. So and so think about it. If you are highly sought after as a recruit, you highly sought after, period. On campus, and coaches tell us, listen, man, some of y'all ain't never been handsome in your life till you got to college, boy. Some of you ain't never been, but they telling you the truth because they'll say, you want to know how you really look? Yeah, look at your prom day. That's where you at in life. And you can have a nice looking lady, but the young ladies who walking by you like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like when a coach tell you a freshman, right? Yeah. Is your lady a junior? Yeah. She been coming to the games. She been coming to the games for years. But they letting you. It's giving you the game, man. But I wouldn't change it, man. I mean, Coach Spurrier was a rock star back then. He's a rock star right now.
Yeah.
That's what I chose out of high school. And like I said, I still get to play against Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Ole Miss. I played against Eli Manning. You know, at Ole Miss.
Yeah. He's in your draft class, right?
Yeah, man. First overall pick in 2004, man. I met him after we got drafted. Larry Fitzgerald and Ben Roethlisberger and Phillip Rivers. We had some guys, man. And the most humbling thing I've ever done is going to the combine. Because now I get to see all these players I get to see all over the country, right? Because, we in the South. I don't really get to see guys that play in Minnesota.
Right.
Yeah.
People say, hey, man, do you watch the UCLA Bruins? No, I'm watching my eyelids. I'm asleep. I'm not watching them. I'm going, but when you get there, and these are the top 300-some athletes in the country that you want to get drafted, man, it's humbling. It starts all over again, man. Because now you like, you so-and-so, right? You so-and-so, you're like, yeah. You play against some of them, and you be in awe of some of it, man. But they want to meet you just as much as you want to meet them. You the tight end from Florida, right? Like, yeah, man, how'd you? And that's that go Bill Belichick. You know what I'm saying? That go,
dope.
That go Jeff. I mean, that's the crazy part is you go from being recruited in high school to where you're trying to make a name for yourself in college. Then you go to college and do a little something. Now the NFL wants you.
So at what point did you know, like, nigga, I'm going to the league?
I knew I was going to the league after my last game in Outback Bowl when you got to get an agent. So when you got to get an agent, they give you an agent folder. Basically all these agents call looking for you, and you got a compliance department. And they'll say, oh, you looking for Ben Troupe? Okay, what's your name? This was after what, your senior year? After my senior year, yeah. So the compliance department, those are the people who help you with tickets before you get drafted. They show you what they really do. The compliance department is like, hey, True, we know you don't know about this process. We got you. And if they don't smell right to us, they don't even get to talk to you. They don't even get to meet you.
Oh, damn.
Most people get one folder. I had 2 of them. It was the agents calling to rep me. 4 people came to see me. My agent, Drew Rosenhaus, they didn't even let him on campus. They wasn't playing like he ain't even coming on campus. Now he got some of my teammates, but he didn't get to sit down with it. My agent name was Joel Siegel, right? Italian dude out of New York. Every agent I saw got on 3-piece Tom Ford $10,000 suits, dressed to the nines. My agent had on a white T-shirt and some jeans. That was my.
He stood out.
Listen, every question they asked all these other agents, they was getting all nervous, feeling a tight way. Everything they asked my agent, oh yeah, ain't no expense. Yeah. Right? He's talking to Speak and Ashley, the people that's helping me. It's me and my mom in there, right? So he said, hold on for a second, Speak. He said, hold on for a second, Ashley. He said, Ben, let me help you understand something. If you wasn't gonna be if you wasn't gonna be one of the top guys drafted, we would have never met. I'm only here because you're gonna be one of those guys. I only represent the top guys. He said, you ever heard of Michael Vick? Yeah, I represent him. Right? I represent the top guys. He says, so look, I'm only meeting you because you're going to be one that, he says, you will not go higher than 20. You will not go lower than 40. I got drafted 40th. This man knows what he's doing.
Damn.
First round.
So what I'm saying is, he says, listen, he said something to me. He said, listen, he says, if they're going to lie to get you, they're going to lie after they get you because that's how they got you. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. He said, I care about 3 things. He said, I care about my family, I care about my lady, and I care about my money, right? I'm going to take care of you. He says, me and you got a different, he said, your lady ain't my lady, so you don't got to worry about it. Your family ain't my family, right? He said, I'm going to get you more money than the 5 guys that got drafted in front of you, and everybody got drafted behind you. You go back to 2004, I got drafted 40th. Travis LeBoy, who got drafted at the Titans, 2 picks after me. My agent did my contract so well, he almost did Travis's. They took me. And so I say that to say, if I was doing something right now and I needed an agent, I would get Joe because he ain't gonna lie to me.
Okay, hang on. Ben, let me hold you right there. That's exactly what I need to be speaking with about. Remember I said earlier in the show I had some contract problems with Fresh Show. Maybe you hook me up with.
Oh, listen. There's some. We listen. This Joe gonna be talking some different numbers, man. First, you be like, you want me to pay him what? For what? And what do I get? So it's a. I had really, really good people, man. Joel is. Not saying I had anything to do with it. When I met Joel ain't have no wife and no kids. Joel is married now with 2 sons, and one of his sons named Benjamin. I'm not saying he named him after me, but he ain't have no kids. And all I'm saying is a lot of your NFL experience has a lot to do with who you pick. You got to pick because a lot of these agents get fired, man. And it's because it's business. My agent, man, he goes, look, he said, the only reason why you're going to fire me is because you don't like the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't got no reason to lie to you, man. Joe talk to you like this. He'll go. You like women, right? He said, me too. I don't lay down with men. I ain't talking to you like I want to go lay down with you later. I'm telling you what it is. When you young, Joe knew how to talk to me according to where I was in life. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? And I appreciate it. He'll say, look, do I understand every single thing about you and your culture? He goes, no. He said, but I'm not going to disrespect it, though. So think about that. A lot of people disrespect your culture just because they don't understand. He said, I'm not going to do that. He said, I'm not going to say, hey, Ben, what church you go to like I'm going to go to your church. I ain't going to do that because that's patronizing you. He said, I'm an agent. You the player. I'm the representation. You who I represent. Watch me work. Exactly. Watch me do what I do. And he did his thing, man. And like I say, I could have played a lot longer in the league. It's just the fact that I'm not like a lot of these dudes, man. Like I don't have the "Do you know who I am" shirt on. Do you know what I've done? I don't like people like that. I don't rock with people like that because I be like, I don't care. Like,
let me back you on that real quick. It literally took me 2 days to find out that you was in the NFL. Like he didn't say shit about that. He didn't even say anything about him being a college athlete when I met him. I was like, damn, we talked about college football at his table, just rambled for a whole whatever. Yep. Never said a word about being in the NFL. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker, he played in college. I said, hey, man, you was in the league. 2 days,
I mean,
was it 2 days later, 3 days later, whatever it was. I didn't even know that. We just was
I
talking
mean,
about it
but
regularly.
hold on. But let me say this too, though. I mean, I have a different, like I say, I'm from Swainsboro, man. I have a different level of respect for people. Like, I don't do that hierarchy stuff. I don't do that. Oh, that's so and so, so and so. No. And that could be
Come to
somebody,
the door
right?
with your jersey on and shit. Like,
Yeah. It's like this. I'm the type of person, maybe because I'm older now. Just say I see somebody disrespecting you, I'm like, oh, whoa, don't talk to him. That's the country boy, man. And cut that out. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody could be the next up, right? Like, you know how like people say Pat McAfee did something, and now look at the space he's in. And I say, well, dude, it's not like he's better than anybody else. He's just stuck to the plan. Him and his pop said, we're gonna do it in this big old gym, and if ESPN come looking for us, they gotta meet my terms. Y'all came looking for me. Well, I look at it like this. If I treat everybody with respect, you know what I'm saying? I tell people this all the time. I said, listen, man, I went to I had to go to the doctor because I had to get a blood test. They drew in blood, and then the doctor came back and said, hey, Troupe, man, we got your results back. What? No hate in you. None. Like, what you like, for real? Well, you hate it.
Like that.
I'm talking about. And to me, I'm like that for life. That way, it's like this. If I know you and I see you first, I'm yelling at you like you a slave. What's up, boy? What's up, fresh? Because that's how I am. I'm saying, hold on for a second, Mom. I'm telling my lady, hey, what's up, fresh? Hey, man, keep doing what you do. Because, especially as black men, man, we need to be celebrated more. We don't celebrate each other. Who you think gonna celebrate us? Who you think gonna come? And I'm not saying we walk around needing validation. I'm saying don't chase validation from the wrong people. Please don't be chasing it from people, because if I need your validation, man, I think I'm nothing without it. No, I'm somebody without it. What old boy say on Friday? You think you're a man with that gun in your hand? I'm a man without it. Straight up. Like, I'm a man without it. So for me, yes, I've done some incredible things. Yes, it opens up doors for me. But if I can be the reason why you go to a higher level strictly because I'm telling you, man, I'm no different than you. If I was different than you, why am I on your show? Why am I on your platform? And think about that. When people say, man, why you want on their show? Because they one of them ones. You just mad because I ain't come on your show, and I'm not coming on because your blood test came back negative. I'm not dealing with it. And I want to let people know, man, this is who I am, man. This is how I think a lot of us should be, man. There ain't no hierarchy over here, man. I'm married. You think my wife killed? I was in the NFL and I was first team all that. You better take that trash out. Who you think you're talking to?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, it's like this. I can talk a little trash. She can't hear me. I can talk a little trash about my lady. But no, man, this is what I'm supposed to do, man. I'd rather y'all be like, yeah, man, I know Troupe, man. He cool dude, man. Country boy, man. Sweet tea and shade trees for life. That dude right there, they'll say if he rock with you, just tell him the time and the place. But if he don't rock with you, crickets. And I don't mean no harm, but I tell you this, when people say, well, Troupe, man, people say, you know what? I said, what about the 1st through the 5th? Well, that's when I pay my bills. I don't see you then. So when I pay my bills, I don't see you. You holler at me on the 6th.
Right.
I said, but here's the thing. If I rock with you, you don't got to question it. And look, I said, if I'm a nobody, why you keep talking to me? Why you want me to come on your show if I'm a nobody?
Right.
I say, no, what it is, I said, your show lacks life. You want me to bring life to it? Nah, bro. I'm not going to bring the energy to your show because I don't rock with that type of energy. You might suck all my good energy out.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Derek, when I met you, man, this is what I'm supposed to do. I do a bunch of shows, but I don't want nobody to think that I choose them because they got something y'all don't got. Lies. I said, who? I said, man, if I rock with them, I rock with them. That way they'll see me on y'all show and say, Ben, how I get on there with them? I'll holler at them first. They got to vet you. They can't just, Crenshaw ain't playing that with you. So what you mean? But at the same time, that's how I'm built, man. I don't I'm humble. Man, we has-beens, man, to be remembered for anything you've done, whether it's athletic or not. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why my wife told you that what I did. Just imagine if I go, hey man, I don't really want to talk about that. I just killed you. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, she told you. What she did, she told you there to see if you willing to ask me. She like, look, I'm not, You know what I'm saying? But she knows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, "What's up, man? Tell me what you're trying to do. Tell me what you do." Like, as long as you ain't talking, look, man.
Right.
Long as you talking about stuff that I talk about, man. Like you were talking about boxing and different stuff. I say, yeah, man. As long as we don't got to talk NASCAR or soccer or something. I can't.
Nah.
Pillow fighting. They got the World Pillow Fighting Championship now.
No, I will say this. To all the pillow fighters out there, mama, you was wrong. You told me, well, you ain't going to make no money. Lies. They out there knocking the hell out of each other.
On ESPN.
Listen. Saying stuff like, yeah, man, I went to Nebraska in college or whatever. I knew I was going to be nice. Man, you a pillow fighter. Yeah, but I've been doing this. But you know what? I ain't knocking it. They about to
I ain't mad at them. Hey.
Flag football. I ain't knocking it.
So listen, I know you answered a lot of my questions that I already had. I mean, you touched on it. I'm gonna give you one real quick, fresh off.
Two of mine too.
He got two of yours. Okay, so I do want to go into some of these topics. The draft is coming up. Okay,
yeah.
And I know you watch a little college football. Fresh off only got one. I'm gonna let him. He probably don't even know the name of the guy that he thinks gonna make it. But let's start with you, Benjamin. Give us 3 notable picks that you think is gonna kind of like be something out of the college.
I think the best player in the draft is Jeremiah Love. I think he's gonna be nice, no matter who gets him. What he did in Notre Dame. Here's a player, man, that I'm intrigued to see how he plays. Ty Simpson out of Alabama, right?
Damn.
I want to see. I think he's going to Pittsburgh, man. I think Pittsburgh will get a quarterback first round. I think
we better shit.
And listen, I mean, I'm biased, man, but the Sadiq kid, the freaking tight end out of Oregon, that boy that jumped in. Nice. That boy that jumped in. I mean, most of us go to the man pool and we stick our feet in, test the water. He did that did a cannonball.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm intrigued to see if his freakish ability translates, to the NFL.
Yeah.
Vernon Davis was freakish like that.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers, Kyle Pitts was freakish like that. But I see. But for me, Ty Simpson, Sadiq, and obviously, Jeremiah. I think Jeremiah Love is the best player in the draft. I think that what he brings to a team is instant offense, leadership as a young guy. Because to be quite honest with you, it's a lot of players in this draft. Like you're gonna have a lot of players going a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Bain kid down there in Miami, I want to. He got short.
Oh yeah.
I want to see how. I'm gonna tell you who I want to see because he killed at the combine. Sonny Styles, the kid out of Ohio State. I want to see if he a freak. He ran like the 4.4, and his brother ran like the 4.2 at safety. Ohio State gonna have about 5. They might have 5 dudes in the first round.
They always do. They pump some good one out of there.
But the NFL draft, man. It's beautiful because we know these players. It ain't like the NBA draft where you got a bunch of dudes from overseas named Giannis, Luka Doncic, and Wembanyama. In the NFL, we saying, I told you about this dude. And, fantasy football and mock drafts, man, that keep you glued because you saying, let's see if my mock draft line up. But, yeah, it's a lot of intriguing players, man.
Wait a minute now. So you do a little fantasy football?
I mean, I tried it. Let me say, I tried it last year, and I didn't realize how nuts it is. Like I'm putting my team together. They put you against people, these funny little names every week.
Yeah,
you got flex players and bench players.
Oh yeah,
defense and special teams. But you know what? Why else would a person from Georgia that like Mississippi State be watching the Cleveland Browns? Oh man, I got Shador, or I got, you know what I'm saying? So it's brilliant because how else am I? Hey man, you a Cardinals fan? No, that's not real. There is no such thing as a Cardinals fan in the NFL. But I got Kyler Murray, or I got Harrison Jr. Stuff like that. But no, man, I want to know who's gonna be the next big name in this draft. It's probably gonna be a name no one knows, but I'm gonna be watching though. The first round is the most intriguing because it takes 6 hours.
Oh my God, yeah.
We know that Fernando Mendoza is gonna be the number 1 overall pick out of Indiana. Going to, he gonna go to the Raiders.
Yeah,
he looks like Woody off of Toy Story.
He definitely do.
That's how he look. Love him, but that's how he looks.
Hey, look.
You know what? You know what? I am. What we love the most about the draft is to see if the player we want goes to our team.
Yeah.
Like, get him. But you know, I'm a Falcons fan, so I played for the Titans and the Bucks and the Raiders. But I grew up a Falcons fan, and we gonna mess it up. The Falcons.
I was going to ask you that. That was one of my NFL questions. Who do you follow? Do you still kind of low key follow the Titans though? I mean,
yeah. I mean, the only way you can get, Cam Ward out of Miami. The only way you can get a Florida Gator to root for a Miami freaking Hurricane is they got drafted to the same team. I hated him before the college, but I root for him now. Yeah. I mean, I still rock with them two-tone blue boys from Nashville, man. Like I'm rocking with them. The Bucks, I played for the Bucks. Yeah, I rock with the Bucks a little bit, and I finished my career with the Raiders. The Raiders, boy. I think there's a difference between like people say, oh, the Jets, or I said, do you think there's a difference between the Jets and the freaking Raiders?
It don't seem like it.
It's rough. It's like. I mean, the best player is like Joe Namath's like 80 years old. That's their best player.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like Joe Namath played when it was black and white screens, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You
so
know
before we get to cookbook picks, who was your favorite team to play for?
Definitely the Titans, man. They drafted me. I mean, think about it. I'm from Georgia. I went to Florida. I got drafted by Tennessee. I didn't have to leave the South. And I had to deal with Central Time. So Nashville is on Central Time, which really, really messed me up. Once again, I'm a country boy. Nobody know time zones, man. So I get to the airport. I get drafted. Okay, when I got drafted, you did the first, second, and third round on the first day, and you did round 4 through 7 on the second day. So when I get drafted, you know, Jeff Fisher called me, 615 area code. I said, I'm going to be a Titan or whatever. I got to go. I got to fly. Why the draft? I got to fly to Nashville the next day. So, man, I get drafted. I'm in Swainsboro, where I'm from. I go to Statesboro, Georgia, which is like a halfway house mall. That's what Georgia Southern is. That's not a mall. Like a mall has like a food court, like a bunch of stuff. This is like a Belk or a JCPenney on one end, or like a place that sells like nasty Chinese food. It's not a mall. It's not a mall. I had to get something to wear. I ain't getting no suit, so I got like a little long sleeve shirt. I got these glasses that wasn't even prescription. Trying to look studious or whatever.
You made it work.
Listen, I drive from Swainsboro all the way to the airport. My cousin take me. When I'm getting on the plane, the freaking pilot says, hey, the Tennessee Titans, because I was a second round pick, but I was still the first pick of the team. We drafted 14 guys that year. They said the Tennessee Titans first pick, Ben Troupe was on the plane, people clapping for me and whatever. But that didn't mess me up. I get my ticket, and my ticket say, okay, the flight leaves at 1, and you get there at 1. I'm like, what kind of flight is this? So, mind you, once again, 21 years old. So I go, I'm looking around. I said, let me see your ticket. Your ticket say the same thing. It's crazy. I go up to the lady at Delta. I said, ma'am, listen, this ain't right. Look at this. You see this? This says 1 o'clock. Yep. And it says I get there. I said this to this lady. I said, so is this one of those type flights that time just stop in the air? Like nothing's happening? And this lady's like, what are you talking about? I said, how you leave at 1 and get there at 1? Like how? Like how do you do that? I don't know we're on Central. I don't know it's 12 o'clock where, when I leave, it's 1 o'clock where I'm leaving from. And I'm like, it took me like a year and a half to finally realize. My mom would call me in the morning, right? And she'll say, Mom, what time is it? She'll say, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, shoot. So I'm putting on my stuff, and I get to the facility, and ain't nobody there. I'm like this.
Damn.
And finally, somebody said, "Do we on Central Time?" And I go, "Oh yeah." It was like, "Do you don't even know what that means, do you?" But the draft is it's gonna humble a lot of people, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be guys looking at it. Here's the first thing about the draft: everybody think they're going first round. Everybody, the guy that goes to a D3 school in Kansas thinking, well, I'm trying to tell you, I'm going like top 10.
Oh, shit.
Right now, here's the problem. In 2004, I'm watching the draft. The 32nd overall pick, Paul Tagliabue at the time, wasn't Roger Goodell yet. Paul Tagliabue comes to the thing. He said, with the 32nd overall pick, the New England Patriots select. He said Benjamin. I said, oh, he said Benjamin Watson, tight end out of the University of Georgia.
Oh, damn.
And mind you, B. Watt, that's my dude. That's my home.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. When I finally got drafted, all that stuff goes away, man. Like the stuff you tell yourself, you a failure, dude, you know how hard it is to get drafted.
Man.
Like I was there. Okay, I get drafted. I was the first guy drafted for the University of Florida that year. I was the first guy drafted. I was the first guy drafted to the team I went to. We drafted 14 guys, and I was the first pick of 14. Damn. I'm in Nashville watching the draft go on. So a lot of my teammates, I'm sitting there when they coming off the board. They calling them on the phone. I'm upstairs. It's the most humbling thing because, dude, I'm not better than the players I got drafted over. They just picked me. Think about it. They say, hey, man, that's the dude we want right there.
Yeah.
Like, and when people say, hey, man, what make you better than them? That's not true. What you mean make me better than them? I go, man, listen, God saw fit for me to get drafted where I got drafted. Like, when you go to places like University of Florida or Miami or Tennessee or LSU, they'll say, yeah, man, Ben, he catches the ball real nice with his hands. What else am I supposed to catch him with? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff they say about, they'll say, yeah, man, I mean, he runs really clean, crisp routes. I go, no, dude. If where I am is the flagship university, Florida is the biggest brand in Florida. It's bigger than Florida State. It's bigger than Miami. It's bigger than the Dolphins. Yeah. It's bigger than the Bucks. It's bigger than the Jaguars. So think about this. If I'm at the biggest brand in the state, I'm the most famous tight end in the state. I didn't know that. Yeah. See, I didn't know that when I'm there. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. I'm more famous than the Jaguars tight end? Who is that? I'm more famous than the Bucks tight end? Who is that? Think about this. This is no lie. This is no lie. In 2025, if DJ Lagway, who was the former quarterback in Florida, was walking down the street with Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, Carson Beck, Baker Mayfield, they would walk up. A person would walk up to DJ Lagway and say, "Hey man, who your friends?" Hey DJ, I'm telling y'all, it is. Think about this. Think about this. You know how Tim Tebow was so good at college, no one even talks about what he didn't do in the league. No one cares.
That's true. That's facts.
No, I mean, facts. Tim Tebow is a football god because of what he did in Florida. And so when I'm getting drafted, they say tight end University of Florida. I don't got to see his resume. You went to Florida? Yeah, all right, move on. Let's and somebody said something to me that make all the sense in the world. This is football in a nutshell. When you under 6 feet in football, you got to prove you can play. When you over 6 feet, you got to prove you can't. I'm 6'5", which means I look the part. You notice when you see a guy 5'10", they say, you play football? Because you don't look it compared to the people around you. That's why Spud Webb gonna win the dunk contest because he ain't 6 feet tall.
Gotcha, yeah.
He beat Dominique. That stuff goes. So for me, how I look could be a hindrance if I don't play how I look. Okay, yeah. You go, y'all listen, you just happen to be working out at the YMCA or the LA Fitness and you go and do a pickup game. Some dude walk in, he's 6'8". I mean, you want to run? Yeah, but he can't jump. You like, see that? You like this, you like this, you like this. Dude, you like this. This is what you do. You walk up to him and you look up at him and say, this dude, bro, because in your mind, you like, why are you in here looking like that, playing? That's how sports is. Sports is this guy. They
don't wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your ends. Make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to ball. They don't wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your ends. Make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to